Hey y'all, I'm AdaKay, and I must confess, I'm a trial junkie. I enjoy viewing trials as if I was the seated juror. So grab a cup of java, get comfy, and join me as we hop into court. And don't forget to comment, like, and most importantly, subscribe. And if you're really enjoying the channel, please join our membership. Well, hello everybody. How are you doing? I am doing great. It has been a wonderful day, and I am in the mood to take care of myself. So I'm going to take care of myself. I have had many people asking me what I do to take care of my skin, because I am 53 years old, and most people don't believe I'm 53 years old. So I thought I'll come on and I'll share. Sorry, I had some stuff on my lips. I probably won't have anybody watching, and it's fine. No problem. What does this say on my screen? I can't see. Okay, I don't have my glasses on for a reason. So, number one, you need to have a good skincare. I use Limelight by Alcone. I've been a makeup artist for over 30 years. I've used their product for 30 years. It is now public product, where before you had to be a licensed or an actual professional makeup artist to use it. So I've already cleansed my face. I have misted my face and done all that. So I got to clean my hands. Now, microneedling, some people are for it and some are against it. And microneedling is basically a wand with a bunch of needles. And the theory is that you poke little holes in your skin, and then the collagen will kind of fill that in and fluff up. And I don't know. I've done it because I started doing it because I had bad texture, and that's what it's really helped with me. These red spots that you see here are from citrus. I'm allergic to citrus, so those red spots are from that. I am healed enough, although I will not be hitting those exact spots. I'm not going to go over it and cause more damage. This is something that you don't mess around with. Don't do this at home unless you know what you're doing. You are basically putting microscopic wounds on your skin. Then I'm going to follow it with a very good moisturizer and just finish up the process. But I've had a lot of people ask me. So first things first, you really got to sanitize your hands. Once you do that, you don't want to be touching anything. This is the little needle. You do not want to use one that is not sealed. It must be sealed. My daughter was calling and I didn't mark do not disturb. There we go. I marked do not disturb. You will introduce bacteria, and that's a no-no. I've gone to anestheticians, and I actually had one teach me how to do this. So it is something that I did not take up lightly. I'm trying to open the package, and it's not cooperating with me. Ah, there we go. Just like anything sterile with the doctors, you're going to open it up, and you're going to grab it by the end that you insert. This cap is protecting the needles. You're going to put it into this little wand, and then there's a battery here. Turn it on. You can see here it's starting to buzz. The numbers go 1 to 5, depending on how deep and how fast. Depends on what number you use. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and take off the cap. Here it is. You will not want to use this once you're done. Hi, Christy. How are you? Now, I have to be honest. There are some areas that are super sensitive for me, and I use a little tattoo numbing cream. You can order this as 5% lidocaine with emu oil and arnica. So very, very good, healthy stuff. I don't really need it per se, but today I'm going to want to go a little deeper. So right now I'm going to start off with the 2. I'm going to test it and see, okay, that feels good. I'm going to lay it down now. The one thing I'm going to add before I get started is hydraulic acid serum. It will help with the process, and not only that, it helps it glide, and it helps the healing. I'm not going into technical because I don't feel like I need to. I'm doing good. I'm getting ready to start my micro needling. I do this about once a month. Now you can just go back and forth. I don't do that. I pick up, spot, because I want to make sure. It's like you go 1, 2, lift, 1, 2, lift. Now, the areas you do not want to get, and yes, women, if you're thinning, and I've noticed I lost hair here because I had chemo and it really didn't grow back, but I've noticed that it is. So I do touch these areas here. It is a little more sensitive, so I just don't go as deep. But it has helped with the rejuvenation. You will see that your skin will turn red. That is normal. And I kind of section myself off into, like half a forehead. If you can notice, I'm already starting to turn red. It's not really painful on the level that I'm doing. I'm doing a maintenance level. If you go to an anesthetician, they can go deeper, but when they go deeper, you're going to have a lot more numbing cream. Most women, it just depends on you. If you get tattoos and you can handle the tattoo without numbing cream, then this would be fine for you. It won't hurt you. But if you notice, I'm picking it up, slightly overlapping. It is getting red, but I'm trying to keep the same pattern going, and I'm trying to keep the same amount of pressure and the same amount of time. As you notice, you can see it is starting to turn red. Perfectly normal. Perfectly normal. Some people do it to where they bleed. I don't. I'm not doing what they call I don't want to use the word MED, but it's a super deep one. I won't do that myself. I will pay to have that done. But I have noticed that my skin texture has improved greatly. Once again, I'm not a licensed anesthetician. I'm not a doctor. This is something you do at your own risk. You get these fine lines. I'm going to go around that area last. You do not want to get up into the eyelids. Now, mind you, I will do a double pass. So I'm just kind of going as I have my own little pattern that I do. And that's how I do it. Everybody's a little different. I had a dog attack me, and when I was 19, I think, almost 19. I had rented a home with a woman. Well, she was there first and she wanted a roommate, so I rented it, and she had adopted this fabulous looking little Shih Tzu, cute as a bug. Oh, by the way, the further back you hold it, the lighter your touch will be. The closer you hold it, you tend to be heavier handed. I'm comfortable in the middle. Anyway, I lived there for a good 6 months. And one day I came out of my room and the dog attacked me. Don't know why. I was wearing a floral skirt. I don't know if it was perfume. Was going to church and it bit me. And when it did, it severed my nostrils. My nostrils had to be sewn back on. And the texture of my nose was really bad from that situation. And I had this, there I was. And I had to have stitches. And this was suggested to me to help with the texture. I know this is not something everybody wants to know about. That's okay. So one thing is I had a scar here from a surgical procedure, and I'm getting these lines here, getting all this here. And I have noticed that I will actually tighten it. This is a little uncomfortable. Not a whole lot. I did put a little numbing because I knew it would be uncomfortable there. And I have been working this, and this is always going to be there, but it's not been as deep. Christy, What you up to lately, girl? Now, tomorrow I might be a little red, slightly red, but not enough for me not to worry about putting on makeup. I don't put makeup on tomorrow. See, some areas are a little more tender than others. The thinner the skin, the more red you tend to get, and the deeper. I'm not going super deep. I could go deeper, but like I said, this is maintenance. Hey, Libby, how are you doing? Has anybody ever done micro needling? I will do 2 passes. Down in here tends to be a little tender, but I have needled all the way down. I was getting real rough skinned, and I just went ahead and started doing that. So now I've done here. So now I'm going to really come down and start working the chin, the nose, and under the eyes are last. You can do your lips. I don't. I would numb them. Has anybody ever seen this before? If you notice I have a sore, I will not microneedle over the sore. Um, the neck is always a good thing to do, but I do that a different day. Okay, so I'm going to come back up top. And get under the eye and the bridge of the nose into the side of the nose. So I'm going to come down here and just do my line, just so I know I did it. I have sensitive skin. Some of the most important thing is your prep. Do you have rosacea? Tip of the nose is very sensitive. I am super light. I also had some scarring on the nose from the dog, and this has definitely helped. So I've done the nose. I am going to do the eyebrow. I'm going to go back over the eyebrow. That can be quite tender, but I did put a little bit of lidocaine on it. It is the Tattoo 5% lidocaine emu, and it's a 6-hour. I don't use a whole lot. I don't like a whole lot of numbing for a long time because then it's horrible. It feels horrible. I will do the under eyes later. Okay, I'm not going to hit that sore. I go up in my hairline where I thinned after having chemo. I have found that it has helped. I went a long time without, yes, I can do it with my left hand. I found that I went a long time with almost being bald there. And I get little itty bitty baby hairs, but I don't know. Maybe it's this, maybe it was just time. Yeah, I'll be on live tomorrow, but we can talk. Or what time tomorrow are you going to be available? Are you going to be up for a little while? Are you going back to bed? Um, one of the things that really frustrates me is in sign language, we use our face a lot. And I had these horrible 11 lines and these wrinkles were getting really deep. This isn't going to fix everything. It's not going to make everything go away, but it does help lessen what's going on. Well, I tell you what, I will, if you just let me know, I'm going to come off when I'm done doing this because I'm going to set up for tomorrow. And I can always talk to you while I'm setting up for tomorrow. We've got several live, we've got, the driver trial has gone into jury deliberation. However, the Ivara trial will be going into deliberation tomorrow. Closing arguments and all that should happen tomorrow. Now, I noticed where I have my glasses. Oh my gosh, my skin has gotten thin there. So I'm always careful with that. Now, like I said, this is just a maintenance level. I'm doing a 2 across the board. So I won't be too red. Now, I am getting some discoloration on my face here. Once again, my hands are clean. You don't want to touch where you've already done. I haven't done this section yet because you got your opening wounds, but where I have discoloration and it was getting quite dark, and I started doing this on those spots along with using a very healthy, clean skincare regimen. They are improving greatly. The skincare that I use is Limelight by Alcone. The benefits of this is it helps bring collagen. What happens when you get a sore? All those blood cells go rushing up to those sores and it repairs. And sometimes when you, like me, have gone through, if you notice, I'm really targeting those lines. I've had chemo 3 times. I have to use my tongue. I really work those lines. I have been on chemotherapy, drugs, methotrexate for a long time for my arthritis and all of that. And it just really, my skin just was horrible. Texture, everything. And it was suggested I go get a facial and by an esthetician in a dermatologist's office. And they did this, and they did the medical one, so it was a lot deeper. And I did have little bleeding, not much. It's nowhere near what I see tattoos bleed, by the way. And it really improved. And because I'm a makeup artist and I do a lot of this, I do what I call minor facials. I was taught how to do this, and every time I go in, I talk about it, we make sure that I'm doing it right. But I go in about twice a year for what I call a medical or deep one. It's not like a facelift or anything like that. It's just bringing that blood flow and everything back to the skin. No, I would not be able to do right here if I did not numb it first. I go right up to the lip line. Very careful. Now this one is where it gets tender. Tighten it, it helps. Skip the sore. Oh, the part I hate. This is super tender. I have super big pores, but I also have, I don't know if you can't see it, but I have scarring in here. And it used to be like a keloid. Y'all know what keloiding is. And this actually helped break up the keloid. I have a huge scar here. I do this. This used to be really thick and raised, and this has helped. Now, once again, it helps me. It may not help you, but I've had so many people asking, what do I do? So I decided, you know what? I'll go on and show you what I do. I'm going to go back over it again quicker, but I'm only going to go in certain spots that I want to target. And you can sit here and just drive it across the skin like this. You don't get as good a coverage if you go and literally the circle, I go over, I overlap it by half a circle in the target areas. And that's going to be my wrinkle lines. What are you doing up? It's helped mine. Hey y'all. So microneedling is done to help restore and bring blood and collagen back to the surface, and helps with the Hazak. It also helps with the texture. Now I'm going to get this down to a 1 because I'm going to go right into these lines here. Once again, I'm not going to actually touch my face because I've already opened up source. So I'm just going to go right here. 1 is not very deep. 6 is super deep, but you don't want to go any closer to the eyes. I believe it or not, I can handle this, but I can't handle a tattoo. But this doesn't go as deep as a tattoo. Carmen. Hi, Broken Baker. Thanks for hopping on, hon. I have really enjoyed your insight and your perspective of the trial. I really have. I like seeing everybody else's opinions. We don't always agree, but it's cool. Oh my gosh, y'all. Needles. These are needles moving really fast. I'm I'm 53 and I've been doing this for a couple of years. It's sitting. More girl talk. Oh no. So who all right in the driver trial? I can't get away from it. I'm doing this, let's talk trial. Go have it done professionally. Guilty, not guilty by reason of insanity, or is she just going to go away? But people don't understand is she's not going to get scot free by going not guilty by reason of insanity. Um, she'll be put in an institution until they deem her safe. Hey, pain is beauty, beauty is pain. Okay, that's it. You throw this away. You do not reuse your needles. Okay. I'm going to put back on some more of this hyaluronic acid. It is designed for skin. It is very safe. It's going to get in there to help with that healing process. My hands are clean. Now I'm going to use this machine here. And it's an infrared machine if there's battery power. Oh, don't tell me you're dead. It'd be dead. Dagnabbit, I have a big one around here somewhere. Oh, y'all are going to love this. This is what I know, right? Guys are going, oh my God, look what happened. Infrared and the purple. One's for inflammation, the other's for healing. Oh, hyaluronic acid's really good for you. So I'm going to put this on and hold it for a few minutes. And what this does is make me look like a female. What's his name? Oh my God, what is his name? He's one of the guy that gets the suit and goes around and saves everybody. What is his name? Well, one of the sad things is that, when you're a professional makeup artist, Iron Woman, that's it. I'm an Iron Woman. When you're a professional makeup artist, and they come to you to get their makeup done, if you don't have good looking skin, they ain't going to use you. So I got to stay on top of things. And then I just have a fabulous, fabulous, and all the products I'm using, except for the pin, I sell. By the way, this is my makeup studio. behind, on that wall behind where that little floral thing is hanging, is actually the studio. So I have two things in one place, like hairdressers with bad hair. Exactly. So what this is doing is it's helping draw that collagen forward, and it's helping the inflammation that I just created. And it is fabulous. Now I'll do this now, and then I'll do it again in the morning before I go live. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off because, well, I'll go lay down with it in a little bit. And then I'm just gonna put the moisturizer on and I'm done. Um, so what do we think? Is she gonna go to the a mental hospital, or is she gonna go to jail? I didn't know that current thing was up there. I'm sorry. Hay Mouse, it depends on the institution. I know of a couple of good ones here in Texas. Now, I'm gonna be a little red faced tomorrow, but nothing a little makeup can't cover up. Um, oh, one of the ladies asked me about my mirror system. I want to turn around. Is that not one big happy mirror? So I used to do makeup tutorials every day on Facebook. I don't do them anymore on Facebook. Facebook has irritated the hell out of me. So that's what I do once every 2 weeks, just to take care of myself. Oh, for goodness sake, I forgot to hang the wash of it. Oh, hey, Zach, I do man facials, you know. You got to come over here. I got a steamer, moisturizers, exfoliating, you know, that sun damaged skin that you may have because you're probably not putting on the proper sunblock. Ladies, don't buy the sunblock from HEB, Walmart, whatever, drugstore. If you're going to buy it, go online and get 100% zinc sunblock. That is what you need. That's what the dermatologists tell you to put on your skin. That's the only stuff that works. So anyway, so I'm done. So I will be live. I know I just washed my hair. I'm still at the shop, y'all. I'm not at home. Um, I mean, my son's playing a game in there, but I'm not even home. I'm still at the shop. So between times of when I'm not live, like on Saturdays sometimes and Sundays, I do brides. Oh, that's what we ought to do. We ought to get Zach to come over here and us go live. Oh, I double dog dare him. I double dog dare him. All right, who would pay to see that? Who would pay to see me do a facial on Zach? And that money will be donated to a 501c3. Who would pay? And we'll decide as a group as to which one. I think that would be fun. Although Zach wouldn't show up. I know. Oh, ha, there we go, Carmen. We're already taking bids, Zach. I'm busy. Yeah, right. So when are you going to go next door to the establishment next door? You've probably already been a few times and didn't come say hi to me. I think he's scared of me, y'all. Y'all know that he lives real close by, and I'm giving him a hard time, and he's probably scared to death of me. Yep, that's what it is. He's scared. Oh, that'll work. We can do that. You can bid to get out of it. You can also bid to give it to somebody else. Mhm. I think that's what we ought to do. By the way, I need to do a fundraiser for my sister. She's in the hospital. We still don't have very many answers. We should have answers tomorrow, but they're really needing some help, and we're helping as much as we can, but it's super tight. And so, maybe, y'all can help me figure out a fundraiser. All right, guys, I'm gonna let you go. It's 11:41 here. And I got to get ready for tomorrow's live. I got to get some things geared up. I've got homework that I got to get set up for tomorrow. And I will see everybody at 8 a.m. Oh, so much fun. Zach, I mean, yeah, we may bid you up for something. Poor Zach, everybody picks on him, but you know what? He can take it. He's a strong, healthy dude. He can take it. But Broken Baker, everybody who came on, Carmen, Haley Mouse. I don't have my glasses, so it's hard to read. Everybody, Libby, Christy, all of y'all, thanks for hopping on. This was just something for fun. Y'all have a fabulous night. We'll see you in the morning. Bye.
Thanks for watching. Please comment, like, share, and most importantly, subscribe. I hope you have an awesome day. Till next time, take care.